Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm Louise from Wildflower Will. It's Monday, which means it is New Start Day here at Wildflower Will. So that means you were also voting for something. I posted two sweater pictures from Ravelry this morning for you guys to vote on. They were both summer tops. One was a short sleeve sweater, and the other one was like it was a cami, a ribbed cami. What was it? There was something. One was hydrangea tea, and the other was a ribbed something ribbed. Let me see if I can find it. So, anyways, we're going to talk like normal. We're going to talk about the two patterns. We'll see what the comments were, leaning which way or the other way, what one ended up winning. And then I have a few projects to show you, things that I've worked on this week. And we're going to talk a little bit about some sock knitting. And it's Five of Friends have got garden theme knitting going on over on that podcast for this month. So lots of fun things happening. I am, let me see. There we go. Mixed rib cami. That's what it was. Okay, I'm going to show it to you right here. So mixed rib cami. This was the left hand option for you guys. Mixed Rib Cami by Florence Miller. Now, isn't she the designer of the Step by Step sweater? Maybe. I'm thinking that's the one it is. So look at that. Mixed rib. It is very cute, don't you think? Let's see. There's a couple more photos. It is a paid for pattern. So yes, it is all ribbed. But I think there's a twisted rib or something in there. Anyways, I thought it was really cute. So you guys know the drill, right? I always wake up Monday mornings, lie in bed, and I think to myself, what would I love to work on this week? And I was like, I think I need another summer top. And I am very thankful to everybody. Well, I guess you didn't have an option because I gave you two summer tops. But um, nobody brought up the other summer tops that I have cast on and not finished yet. But that's irrelevant because this is all about starting, casting on something else. And so as I was scrolling through Ravelry this morning, I saw this one. And I'm like, I really like that. I would probably do it with a little more positive ease and not quite so form-fitting for me, but I like it. And there was lots of pictures. This is not a new pattern, if I recall from my scrolling this morning. I think it is from, well, it's still fairly new, but not this year. Last summer, June of 2024. Maybe it's the other one that's even older. So this one here is still fairly new. So it's done with fingering weight yarn. Like a 3.0 millimeter or 2.5 millimeter needles, what she is suggesting. Yardage goes from 550 meters all the way up to 1100 meters for this one. So it looks like there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sizes available. It doesn't tell me um chest sizes here. It's just size A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So lots of sizes for this one. So and it says a mixed, let me start that again. A mixed rib cardi is a simple camisole made up of stitch pattern combining wide and twisted rib. Wide and twisted rib. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting night chatting. Um, so it does look cute. It's knit top down, first flat, and then in the round. It's finished with I-cord edges for a clean finish. Does that not sound cute? And there is optional waist shaping, so you could put that in or not. That sounds great, right? Oh, here we go. So sizes are designed to fit a natural bust measurement of what are we? Oh my goodness, this is all in centimeters. Okay. Anyways, 75, 85, 95, 105, 115, 125, 135, 145, 155 centimeters, with approximately 10 to 15 centimeters of negative ease. 3 millimeter needles, gauge 30 stitches, and the sample was knit in Knitting for Olive Merino. Anyways, so there's a little detail about that one. So that was one option. And there I think is it Paula? I think it was Paula, or was it Sally? Paula. I think it might have been Paula. Anyways, somebody, and you are right, said, "Why would anybody want to do that much ribbing?" That is a valid point. That is a lot of ribbing. But I Sally, was that you? I think it was Paula. I don't think it was you, Sally. Anyways, um I don't know. I kind of like ribbing. I don't mind purling. Ribbing does, I mean, it definitely is slower when you gotta move your yarn forward and back all the time, but I did really like that one. So the other one, let's go find the other one, was the hydrangea tea, and this one is super cute. This is designed by Ruta Sab. This one, maybe I'm thinking it's 2020. Yes, it was published in June of 2020. So maybe some of you have knit this before, have seen it before, maybe you have it in your favorites. Oh, Sally, was that you saying, oh, Sally's saying hi. Okay. Um, oh, this changes things, you guys. This, well, maybe it changes. Well, I was thinking they were both fingering weight. Good job I didn't put the yarn requirements, 'cause I was gonna say they were both fingering weight. This one here says it is sport weight. Interesting. Gauge 24 stitches. Sorry, you guys. Needles, 2.5 US or a 3 millimeter needle. And there's good size range in this one too. One, two, three, four, five, six sizes. There's small, medium, large, extra, 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 extra large. So good size. Um, oh, okay, maybe that's where I was getting the fingering weight yarn, because here it's saying hydrangea tea, the sizes, yarns. She said she used Hobby Twirl, but any fingering yarns would be okay. So obviously they're holding fingering weight double. That's where I got the fact that it was fingering weight. Hey Hunter, hey Leah. Hi Amanda. Oh Louise, yes, she is. Oh yes, step by step cardigan. Yes. And also, oh, a cardigan and a sweater. Fantastic. I think I've only oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have seen both of them. I was gonna be like, maybe I've only seen one, but maybe I did see both today while I was scrolling through. Okay, so there's knitting through the back loop, blah, blah, blah. Nothing too I shouldn't say that, should I? Um, nothing too difficult was what I was gonna say. Stitches to know. Knit through back of the loop, purl, yarn over, 3 stitches left and right cables and 4 stitch left cables. It's a circular yoke. So, pretty easy knitting for this one. So let me show you closer up a picture of this one. So it is really cute. This one they've obviously done in gradients. And then look, there's the little cables. Can I get this any bigger? Oh, Donna just voted for the hydrangea tea. So see there, look at that. So cute texture around the yoke. Looks like just a rolled ribbed collar, which is cute. Ooh, I'm hearing thunder outside. A little bit of ribbing around the sleeves. Must a little ribbing on the bottom too. So, oh, hi Diane. So anyway, so this one is really cute. So the circular yoke, the yoke is fun. The rest of the body is just plain, so you get all the fun. I'm assuming it's top down. Let's read a little bit about this one. Obviously, I didn't read a whole lot about it because I thought it was fingering weight and it's sport weight. So I just did a quick glance. I really just looked at the pictures this morning and I was just like, which one do I like? And I thought they were both cute. Now, I am a little surprised, I do have to say, that when people were voting for the mixed rib cami, that nobody was saying, "Do this one because there's no sleeves. It's a faster knit. You can get it done for the summer." There was none of that. None of that. Um, but anyways, what okay, what was I gonna look at? I totally lost my train of thought here. There was a lot. Okay, the hydrangea, there's only 19 projects. There was a lot. I did scroll through the projects of the cami, the mixed ribbed cami, and there was quite a few projects, finished sweaters in that, and they all looked really, um, they looked really cute, and there was finished sweaters of all different sizes, and it looked cute in the smaller sizes and some of the larger sizes. Anyways, what, as far as the voting went, there was 119 votes in all the places through Patreon, here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Instagram at one point was pretty much tied when I looked at it. The other platforms were completely one-sided, completely one-sided. There was I don't know if it was here on YouTube, one sweater got all the votes, nobody voted for the other one, and I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be interesting." I was every once in a while, there is a week when you're voting that I'm afraid that there's gonna be one project that gets 0 votes, and I don't think that has ever happened, and it didn't happen, tonight either, but I was thinking it was close. When I was looking on, Patreon, here on YouTube, and I don't know, maybe it's just I don't there was a couple places anyways, and I'm like, "Uh-oh, everybody's going definitely towards one sweater." But then it ended up not really evening out because the winning sweater did end up with 69% of the votes out of 119, so it really wasn't all that close. And I will show you. Let me pull up picture here. Okay, so with 69% of the votes, the sweater that I am casting on this week is it's at your own dramatic um pause here. It is hydrangea tea. So this is it. It is really cute. I think this will be I like this. I really like the fact that it's a yoke sweater. Oh, I was gonna check if it has to well, no, it does not have to be, but I was gonna say, I think I was no, it doesn't tell me anything. I was gonna look here to see if it was if it said if it was top down, but I have a feeling it will be, but it does not say for sure. Anyways, that's fine. So I'm gonna go purchase that pattern. So now it's sport weight, which does make me rethink a little bit because I was thinking that they were both fingering weight. So all day long, I was trying to think of what sock yarn I had that was a plain, a gradient, a speckle to use for either one of these tops. And I didn't really come up with anything. I came up with a couple of colors, one color. One I've got one color of Croy that I could use, but then I thought, Croy is leaning towards Um, like a sport weight, DK weight, and I thought, "No, I'm gonna go lighter weight for summer." But now that this one is knit and sport weight, I'm like, "Okay, maybe" I know, Nikki, I did think of the purple. It's other though it is really long, it is striped. So, I could do it. I mean, the ribbing or the ribbing, the cables on the yoke probably won't they might. I don't know. I could try it. I need to knit something with that purple. I have had that purple yarn for so long that now feels like the time to knit with it. And I know I was saving it for a blanket, which I still want to do. But honestly, I think I have enough for a blanket and a sweater. I'm pretty sure. So the purple is an option. The purple is an option, but I also have more of like just a beige color, which I know some people are like, oh, beige, kind of yucky, but I like it. So I could do that. Or I could look at my hemp again. Or I've got a bunch of Patton's Grace that I don't know if I have enough of one color, but I could kind of might be able to put a gradient together with that. That might be all right for the body and then do the top in one color with the cables. Maybe, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that now. Nikki, yeah, Grace would be nice. I know. I think it maybe could be. So, oh, Susanna says, sorry, what's the name of the pattern? The one is called hydrangea. I know, it's really, really cute. I just like that little detail around the yoke. There, oop, here, I'll show you. Hydrangea. The designer is Ruta Sab. Right there. Can you see that? It's not showing up real well on the screen for some reason. How many ways can I wiggle that so it can be readable? Okay, so that's it. So I'm very excited. So as some people have been saying in the comments, um, oh, okay. Um, okay, Hunter. Okay, that is kind of important news for anybody who's in Canada, right? The Leafs are winning 1-0. That's exciting. The Oh, Susanna, you're a Winnipeg Jets fan. See, I'm not a hockey fan, so I don't even know. Are the Oilers still in it? I saw something about the Oilers on TV in one of the houses I was in today. So, do we have 2 Canadian teams? Anyways, let's see. Hi, Diane T. Brokel. Oh, what is that? Lana's Light is your favorite sport. I don't think I've ever knit with that, Diane. That would be good. Oh, okay. Nikki's saying go Leafs. Yes. Okay. Well, okay, let's see here. Who all is in? Hey, I see Sam. I'm going to go back through the comments here just quickly. Oh, tomorrow's is finals. That is exciting. Hey, Jen. Oh, thank you. Hi, Susie. Hey, Mary. Oh, oh my goodness, look at your Spanish. Okay, yes, Diane, good evening. So you're saying no to cast-ons for Mondays. You really should say yes. They are really quite fun. Hey, Amanda. So, anyways, okay, let me show you. So, I have done something. I have not showed you guys any crochet for a little while. We had a crochet call Saturday afternoon, and we had a lot of fun. People well, we are like somebody pointed out when we do our check-in next month, we will be at the halfway mark. It'll be June. It will be 6 months. We'll be halfway through the year, which is a little crazy to think about. Um, so I have got 4 squares to show you. I'm going to start, fingers crossed, doing some more crocheting on a little bit more regular basis. So this was one of the squares. No, I kind of forget what number they were. But anyways, this is a really cute flower. This is some more of my Karen cake balls. So I took this ball apart. It was one that was sitting somewhere over here. It was a part ball that I had made something out of. So there's 3 shades. This is more of it's yellow, it's like a greeny yellow, and then a yellow in the center, and then like a purpley color for the flower. I think that was one of these blocks was supposed to have been a sunflower, but I didn't well, I didn't do them that way. This one here has got green around the outside. This one is got a ton of petals, which I was pretty excited about because I made them all, and I'm actually really increasing my crochet skills by doing all of these squares. So that was two, and then there was this one here. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. This always takes me a little bit. Okay, this way to see which is my right side and which is my wrong side. So this one was cute and this was fun to do. I like this one too. But the one that I like the most, and it was the one that was more of a learning square for me, was this one. Okay, I have to check. Like, oh my gosh, you guys. This way. Okay, this way. I did have it right. Like trying to look at my square, the stitches, and see where the bumps are to know which is the right side and the wrong side. Sometimes I have a little bit of a hard time doing that, but I think this is the right side. Don't look too super, super close. Anyways, this one was really, really fun. And this was the first time that I crocheted back and forth and did rows. And I like the fact that it's like a log cabin, and then here and down and turn and come back, and then all the way around for the outside. I really had fun doing this. And this one, I want to do a bunch more, like a lot more. Like I would do a whole blanket in this, I think, which is interesting because there is no fancy stitches. Like, I think they were all double crochets, I think. And some of the earlier blocks that had, uh-oh, help me out, guys. What did they have? They had not bobbles, like cluster stitches. I really, really liked the cluster stitches, but this, I don't know. I just really, really liked the back and forth. And I found ends, the end stitch a little tricky to know what was supposed to go in there to make it even. So that's something I have to get a little bit better at. But I do highly appreciate the fact that there was a border all the way around there. So if my edges were a little wonky, this kind of helped to even it all out. So that was lots and lots of fun. So I'm very, very excited to keep going with that. And no, you are not the youngest. We have 2 in here that are a lot younger. Hi, Liz. Liz, oh, you're watching the Cubs and Louise at the same time. Well, I'm glad that you're listening. Oh, so are the Cubs winning, Liz? Amanda, I've been working on a continuous granny square blanket and black and a bright, Mandela cake for well over, a year. And I expect I've got at least another year's work. Oh my gosh, how big are you making it? Like queen size? Like this is this like a bed size? On our call, Kara had 2 blankets that really piqued my interest. She was doing, I don't know if it was continuous, but it was a granny stripe blanket, and she was doing a corner to corner. And I like, "Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do with some of my, like, oddballs, the stash that I so desperately need to knit or crochet." Um, that may be something that I start. Hold on, I just gotta send a quick text. Somebody has forgot. It's Monday night. Um, so yeah, I'm excited about that. So that's but yeah, so you're telling me this is gonna take a long time, Amanda? Well, obviously, I mean, it is a blanket, right? So I guess I should um realize that. I just find that the squares seem to go really quick. Mind you, I'm gonna have to like sew up like 100 of them or more. Anyways, let's see. Liz, the Cubs are winning 2-0. Diane said as I go Cubs go. Okay. We got baseball, we've got hockey. Diane T says oddball blanket, good for good. Good name, Oddball Blank. Is that what I said? Oddball Leftovers? That is a fun name, actually, Oddball Blanket. Oh, Amanda, you're going for queen size. So yeah, it's big, right? That is, um, sorry, somebody keeps calling me, so I just need to make sure it's not something important. Um, what else? Amanda, you are in the home stretch. Oh, Nikki says that. So, okay, so Amanda, you're getting there, right? You're getting there. If you've got, um, if yeah, if you've already been working on it for a year, you got to be getting close, right? Queen size, though, yikes, that's a big project. Oh, is Sherry in here? Susie. Oh, the stripe. What is that? The stripe or rectangle is faster than squares, as there isn't any attaching. That is true. Oh, it's really raining. Yes, you're right. See, and I am just like instant gratification. I'm like, oh, I have a square done. I have another square done. And it's like actually takes me quite a while to do these squares. I shouldn't really be like saying they're quick because for me, I have to learn how to do every single one of these. So it does take me a little bit of time, but I'm kind of excited to try like a corner to corner. I think I'm gonna do corner to corner. So I'm gonna have to investigate that a little bit. But for now, I'm gonna keep working on my squares. I have got major, major catching up to do. Some of the ladies were right on track. Saturday, Dawn had let us know that it was the 144th day of the year. And I'm like, what? 144 squares I'm supposed to have? I am not anywhere close to that, but that's okay. I'm still not panicking and pretty sure that I can still catch up here somehow, some way. I can do this. Um, so let's see. Oh, wants to be younger than my grandma. Okay. Oh, hey, Diane, where'd you get find a baseball emoji? That's cute. Okay, so what else? So I did some crocheting and it felt really good to get back into the crochet. For some reason, well, not this past month, but the month before when we did our check-in, a number of us had done very little crocheting or maybe no crocheting over the last month. But this month, it seemed everybody had kind of got remotivated and regrouped and was working on some. And it did feel good to pick it up and start again. So I'm going to try to do one every night if I can. So anyways, this project here is one of my older cast-ons. This was a January. This was the third project that I cast on, but I think I cast it on the second week of January. So it has been on my needles. It has not got very much done. The yarn is loops and threads. It's impeccable. I have a bunch of this that I want to knit up and get used and pass it on for people um to use. I just need to get the stuff out of my stash. So this is the Rio Kalina cowl. This is the one, it's designed by Kat Bordy. This was, this is, it's a free pattern. You can find it on Ravelry and it is a freestyle cabled cowl. It's done in ribbing and you just do a 4-stitch cable wherever you want. So you can see where my cables are, and they're just kind of here and there and just wherever. They're all done on one side. So the other side is just knit 2, purl 2, ribbing all the way across, and then you turn around and then you can do a few rows and then cable. I've been kind of cabling here and there every right side row. So it's lots of fun. Um, so Oh, what is okay, Sam, did you send sorry, Leah, what are you asking me? Oh, Susanna saying, "Sorry, I missed it. I was not well and spent a lot of time." Oh, oh dear. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, so oh, corner to corner would be a good choice if you change the color some. Is that well, I guess that would give me lots of ends to weave in, right? Because yes, I guess I was thinking like every 2 rows, every 4 rows? Maybe every 4 rows. Anyways, so this cowl's underway now. So this was last month's check-in project with Jocelyn. So I got to start on it. I had to pull it out. I had to recast it on because I'd cast on originally, and I don't know if I was thinking I was just going to do like a skinny scarf, and then I started it and didn't really like it. So then I just cast on the full amount of stitches that the pattern called for. And I'm just going to do 2 balls, maybe a ball and a half, and see how this ends up. I've done this pattern once before and I really, really liked it. So it is fun. I love the fact that there's no pattern to follow. It's but you still have to think. I actually think you have to think about it more when there's no pattern because I find myself every right side row looking at it and I'm like, where do I need a cable? Whereas if the pattern was there, you could read it, you could know, and you could just knit it. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's any faster, but I think it's a lot of fun. So I like doing it. So that one, I'm so glad it was the challenge or like the kind of the goal project, the whatever. What are we calling those projects? I'm glad that I got it pulled out and got it started again. And now I can work on it because it's a January cast on, and I like to get all my January cast ons finished right shortly. What else? Oh, so this project, this is my secret knitting for the next month. This one here, the Son of a Nutcracker shawl. I only have this much left. This is what you guys voted on. It was either between a sock or a shawl, and you guys voted for this, which I'm really, really glad you did because this is so close to being finished. So this is the last time I'm going to show it to you. This is where I was, well, that's the last time I moved my marker. So I did a little bit on this week. Not a lot because I was working on socks, but I had 34 grams the last time I weighed this. Let's give it a quick weigh and just see if um how much I've actually knit on it. I'm like, if there's even like 1 gram left or less, I would be happy. Oh, you guys, I'm like really happy. There's 28 grams. Oh my gosh. I am like that. I had no idea. I mean, there's not a lot left. This could be a finish, you guys. I'm gonna put but we all know what happens. As soon as I'm like, "Oh, this is not gonna take me long to finish," then it gets set aside, then I forget to work on it, and then Jocelyn and I are gonna podcast, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna be like, "Dang, I forgot to work on that." But anyways, there's only 28 grams, so I'm not gonna show it to you until Jocelyn and I podcast a month from now, but fingers crossed, this should be a finish. And this was a February cast on, so this would be really, really good to get that finished as well. So I will show that to you in a month. So send me some good shawl knitting vibes that it gets finished. Sam, Louise, I sent a picture. Can you show the picture? Yes, I saw Leah mention that she wanted to see. Oh, okay. Um, so let me find. Oh, Sam, here we go. Oh, that's cool, Sam. Okay, so Sam is working on double knitting. So there, Leah, that's the start of a double knit dishcloth. It is going to be a spider. That's super cool, Sam. Sam, are we talking about Christmas? Well, I guess Son of a Nutcracker's Christmas. Sam's working on Halloween stuff. Yeah, I know, the pretty cute, eh? I know I think Sam, like most of her dishcloths have been mosaic, they've been illusion knitting, and now she's really embracing double knitting. So stay tuned for more really fun projects from her. Okay, what else did I work on? Oh my goodness, you guys. I tried so hard for a finished sock. I did. But I just couldn't knit anymore last night. I'm on the decreases. This sock, Tomorrowland, um, I'm this close to a finish. I'm like, just a few more decrease rounds and it'll be done. But you guys we all know you cannot knit when you're tired because it just never works out well. And then you end up having to like rip it all out in the morning because you mucked it up. So I just fell asleep when I was working on this last night. But it's so close. I wanted this to be done so bad, but it's not. But it means that there will be a finish next week. So then I'm going to cast on sock number 2. So as I was saying, I started to say, I had knit all of this on the little 9-inch circular. I did my first couple of decrease rounds on the 9-inch circular, and then I had to switch out. So I was looking for anything, any kind of sock needle. I was looking for, well, I did not look for DPNs. I probably could have found DPNs. I was looking for a 2.25 magic loop needle. I would have even if I had found another 9-inch, I would have just used 2 circular needles, and I would have decreased that way. But, anyways, magic loop it is. So this is gonna be a finish for next week, and oh, Liz says, "Knitting when tired equals tinking when awake." That is true, and that's why I stopped because I was like, "I don't need to do that." Did I do work on anything else? Last week's cast on was that really pretty new yarn that I got from the Itty Bitty Yarn Co. in Mitchell on, well, close to local yarn shop day. And it's just got a little bit of ribbing done on it. So I didn't um I'll show that to you next week because it's ribbing. That might be it. Really, my sock was what I was trying to finish this. So I was trying to get the foot done. And then I mean crocheting. I know I have 4 squares, but this took me a long time to do. But I'm very, very proud of it. So I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna cast on this sweater and let's talk a little bit about the newest sock knitting competition. So last Monday, how did we get on this? How did we get on this, you guys? We're talking about the Super Sock Worldwide Championship. Jen, did you mention it, Jen, or did somebody else mention it and then you had all the info for it? I can't remember if that's how it went. But anyways, you guys, I am signed up. I'm registered. I'm on Jen's team. She was so kind to send me some information, sent me the link on Ravelry, and I did a little reading, and I've got the gist of how it works. I have to do a little bit more reading, and it it starts on the long weekend, which I'm very excited for. There's a material list out. So I'm gonna figure out that because I'm gonna be away that week. Okay, wait, I'm gonna look. I think the pattern comes out May 17th. And when am I leaving? Yeah, I'm leaving May 15th. So I'm going to be one of these knitters who when I have been reading the threads in Sock Madness, I have seen knitters who have been traveling. Oh, bye, Mary. And they'll say, darn, I brought the wrong yarn with me. They guessed, they thought, "Oh, I'll just need 2 colors, or I'll need a this or that or this size needle." And then when the pattern comes out, they're like, "I don't have the right stuff with me." I'm gonna have to take, like, a good selection of everything with me. One of the patterns uses beads, so maybe I'll have to take some beads with me too, just so I have got the um, right supplies with me, because this past, like, February, when Sock Madness started, I was away for the weekend as well when Sock Madness started, but I thought, "That's okay." I had needles, I had yarn, but you know what I didn't think about? I had taken a 9-inch needle with me, not even thinking about the fact that the socks could be toe up, I might want magic loop, and that's exactly, what happened. So, anyways, that was a good lesson learned. Oh, Cindy, what was this week's winner? It was the hydrangea tea. Did you vote, Cindy? This one right here. The little mixed rib cami did not win. This one won with 69% of the votes. So it was, is this what you voted for? I can't remember what everybody voted for. Oh, you like it? Yes. Okay. Nikki says, I'm finishing my bunny got back socks tonight. Nikki, they look super cute. Oh, you guys, you know what? I'm going to go when I get done here, I'm gonna open up the Fiber Friends Ravelry thread for the garden theme, because I did not do that yet. So I'm gonna do that because I know some of you are gonna be finishing things super quick. Maybe already do have something finished. So I'm gonna remember to do that. And let's see what else. So yes, is Jen still here? So the sock, um, oh, I have such SWC. Is that the Super Sock Worldwide Championships? I don't know. This one here, I have a hard time remembering the order of the words, blah blah blah. Oh, did you message me? Oh, did you pick out um a pattern, Nikki? Did Nikki, did you decide if you're going to do the sock? I think this goes through the summer. I think it ends in August. So it starts May long weekend and goes through till August, which sounds like a great way to knit throughout the summer with some really fun sock patterns. So there's 2 bonus patterns that are out right now. So you could knit those 2 while you're waiting for everybody to register and before the qualifying pattern comes out. And I opted not to knit one of the bonus socks, but to work on some of the projects on my whiteboard to try to get a chunk of knitting done on some of those projects. So I can try, I don't know. Do I want to say so I can kind of catch up on, get ahead on some of those projects so that when I do the sock knitting, I'll feel like I have worked on some of these and not gotten super, super far behind. Anyways, that's kind of my plan. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Oh, it's been a rough weekend for me, Cindy said. Oh, sick. Didn't do much. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy, that you aren't feeling well. Hopefully, you're going to feel a little bit better in the next day or two. Oh, send me a link after. Oh, was I supposed to have done that on the weekend? I'm sorry, Nikki. Yes, sometimes you have to remind me. Yes. Okay. I'll send you the link that Jen sent me. Oh, Kristen, how are you? 5th dishcloth for Christmas. Look at you go. That's exciting. That's really great. I haven't really thought about Christmas knits. I thought a little bit. I've thought a little bit, but I have not started. But I don't know. Summer's a good time to get started on holiday knits. which is not that far away. Canadian Long Weekend, or Canadian Long Weekend. It starts the Canadian Long Weekend. Um, yes, so for it, it's May 17th. That's our long weekend. Our long weekend, May long weekend seems a little bit early this year. So, that's okay. I'm just gonna gather up all my stuff. I don't know. I'll just pack up all the sock yarn. It's not like I don't always take a lot of knitting with me, so it really won't make any difference. I'll just take a bunch of things. I'll take some DPNs, I'll take magic loop, I'll take 9 inch. I learned my lesson last time. I'm gonna take all the appropriate needles, and I'll decide, depending on what the pattern ends up being, which way I want to knit in the round. And I will take a few colors of plain, and that should be fine. And beads. There was a count of how many beads we were going to need, so I'm gonna have to definitely go through my bead stash and see what I've got for beads, and probably, I guess, pick out the yarn that I'm gonna want if I get that far. Oh, no, 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 no. There is no getting kicked out of this one. So you get points instead, so you can go all the way through to the end, can't you? But then you get points, when you take pictures of your sock and you submit them, then you get points. Um, I guess for, like, the obviously, the faster you knit, the more points you get, and then if you're, like, super, super slow, you're not gonna get very many points. And possibly, I'm guessing, like, maybe if there's a mistake, then you maybe get 0 points, but you get to knit the next round. But you do have to qualify. So that is the one hurdle that I did not get over for Sock Madness this year, was I did not qualify. So these socks, I have to watch myself that um I get a good start on them as soon as the pattern comes out, because sometimes I get thinking like, well, I've got 2 weeks. I can get a pair finished in 2 weeks. Well, for the most part, that's true, but sometimes I do not. And I would really, really, really want to qualify. Like, I am qualifying for this one. This is like my redemption for Sock Madness. So, anyways, that is the plan. Hey, Sherry. There is always 2 patterns to choose from. Like the competition ones? Really? Oh, Sherry, I saw you were on the team too. I saw that. I was looking to see where everybody was across Canada and if there was anybody, like, close to me in Ontario, and I think there was 1 or 2 people in Ontario. That's super exciting. So, Sherry, what are some more of the ins and outs of the have you done it before, or is this won't be your first year, I'm guessing. Have you done it before? So there's always 2 patterns to pick from. That's really interesting. And, yeah, I need to do a little bit more looking, so I'm assuming it's basically like Sock Madness. You have to do a Ravelry page, post the appropriate pictures, and send it off, and then they'll inspect it and, say, "Alright, you 2, no arguing in the chat, please." Oh, you've attempted before? Did you qualify before? Now, I saw somewhere that there was, like, you could sit out around. So I guess if you say that you're gonna sit out around, then you cannot knit, and then you don't get, like, penalized or get 0 points, or how well, I guess if you don't get points, you don't get points. Whether you said you weren't going to, or if you didn't finish, I guess you still just get 0, right? Or is that just something you can opt to get 0 points, but you're not getting kicked out? You know. Anyways, it does sound like somebody has said it's a gentler Sock Madness, and it does have that feel to it. So, other than you do have to qualify. Um, oh, maybe it's a percentage. Oh, yes, it's much more gentle, and I'm knitting Oh, and I'm knitting in a way better for my hands. Okay, yes. So, and I think did I read that it's 17 days each round? So each round you get the full 2 weeks or 17 days. So that's kind of nice because I think it did actually say in something that I read, like they actually said, don't knit and injure yourself. So that is really good because yeah, there's like some I swear, like some of those knitters in Sock Madness, like I don't think they eat or pee or sleep or anything. And I don't know if that is um um oh what Nikki, you speak youth. Okay. Did I miss some? Nikki can be the moderator. How's that? I'm not even sure what I missed, but okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, Nikki, I have no idea what you just said, but as long as they do, awesome, keep it up. Um, okay, so Sherry, you've attempted before. So, okay, have you ever gone through the whole thing? I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I don't know. Who knows? 2 weeks time. No, well, the end of May. I could be sitting here again being like, "Guys, I didn't qualify." Or, my goodness, if I qualified, I will literally be doing a happy dance if I've qualified. So we'll wait and see what the patterns are. But if you get 2 to choose from, that's kind of interesting. So, which again is a little bit different than Sock Madness because if the first pattern, like the qualifying pattern comes out and say it's a technique that you really, really don't like, right? Like it could be, I don't know, balloon socks. It could be intarsia in the round. It could be entrelac. And if that is not your thing, then you're kind of done from the start, right? But if you've got a second sock to pick that's lace or cables, and you're like, I like that way better, then you do the sock that you're going to really enjoy. That actually sounds really fine. Oh, never, but I'm more motivated this time. We can do it. Okay, Sherry, you and me, we can do this. I saw somebody in the chat thread. They're like, well, there was something about, I don't know if they had just knit like solo, they were on their own team and they were going wanted to join a team this year, but they were really worried that they might slow the team down or they might hold them back. And I'm like, oh no, this sounds like pressure. All I can think of is, uh-oh. Um, Yeah, I don't know. So I'm guessing so at the end of it all, is it like a team that wins? Like do you everybody gets individual points and then at the end they add up everybody's points and then the team gets a score and then it's like one team wins? Or is it individually? Or is there both? Or is there a team goal score as well? That would be kind of fun. See, I need to do a little bit more reading, but anyways, it was fun. I'm excited. Continental ribbing isn't fun. Sure it is. But no English with my finger. Okay. I mean, it just depends how you purl. Okay. Well, Sherry, I'm excited to see. We're going to have to keep messaging each other and cheering us on and figuring out what pattern we're going to do and all that kind of thing. So, Sherry, are you doing either of the bonus patterns yet? Or, or is it that your plan, or are you finishing up something else? 365 days of granny squares. I know that's what I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to do some crocheting tonight and see, did I read any of your comments? Well, I saw you said you sent me a picture, but I showed a picture. Did you send something else? Is there Oh, there's the finished dragon. All right, I'll show the finished dragon too. Super fun. That looks great. I love those two colors together. So anyway, so Fiber Friends are doing garden theme. So you can knit, you can crochet, you can mushrooms, butterflies. We were talking bunnies. It can be your yarn name. It can be the pattern name. Jocelyn had something. What was it called? Oak oak tree shawl or something oak. So that qualifies. My sock yarn that I cast on yesterday, it's, the yarn colorway is called Bloom, so that will those socks will count, not that I'm gonna get anything well, yes, I am a sock finisher. I can't let my team down now, so I have to be a finisher. Let's see. Yeah, so anything. All we're looking for the garden theme is something creative, I suppose, right? Like, see if you can find, like, Sam could find a really fun garden themed dishcloth, a pot holder, a hat, a stranded colorwork hat that has flowers on it or has trees. Oh, that Alaska hat. That could be garden, right? Did I see somebody, Diane? Was that you that just finished that Alaska hat? That could probably like trees, that's a garden, isn't it? I think so. If we're letting bunnies and butterflies in, trees have to qualify too, right? So anyways, there's lots of fun things. So I'm just really want to be inspired and just see what everybody comes up with. At least isn't my students saying, what? That are married, divorced as college seniors. Oh my goodness. What is okay. Sherry, you've got both of them on your needles? Yikes. Um, you're past the gusset decreases on both. They are really pretty. They are really both pretty. And I really wasn't sure which one I would even pick because they are both really, really nice. Maybe I was so tempted to make today, you guys pick between the two bonus patterns, but I didn't. But next week, I think we still have next week. Could do that. Oh, they were messing around in the lab. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, Sherry, you'll have to post pictures of them. I want to see how they're looking. Sam, you need encouragement to keep going. Oh my gosh, I think you were just fine. You're doing amazing. Oh, Diane, you made a few Alaskas. Okay, was it you that just posted one like on the weekend? I was sure I just saw somebody posted one. I did not do that. There was a group of us, well, Cheryl, knit one. Did Cheryl finish hers? I'm kind of thinking not. There was a few of us, we all did a group knit picks order. They were ordering yarn for the Alaska hat. I ordered something completely different. And I did knit a hat with it, but it wasn't that one. For some reason, I don't know. And I love doing Fair Isle or stranded color work. But I don't know, that one just didn't it's gorgeous, but I don't know, for some reason, it just didn't like, say, "Knit me," so I didn't. And so maybe someday I will cast it on. That might be a fun one for a New Start Monday. Oh, there you go. Leah's cheering you on. Sam, keep going with your dishcloths. Yes, the one I saw looks great. There you go. You got this, Sam. Oh, what is the orange arm behind you over my right shoulder? This. Ooh. You know what? This stuff here, I'll tell you. There is a little story about this. So this is some Cascade. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Cascade 220. And I don't know. It doesn't tell me the name, but it's like a burnt orange pumpkin. I don't know. It's orange, but it's not like neon-y like some of this where did I see it? Over here, right? It's not as bright as that. So it's more of a pumpkin orange. And this actually oh, there's Cheryl. Cheryl, I was just talking about you. Did you finish your Alaska hat? Oh, there it is. Oh, yes, she finished it. Uh-oh, she heard me. Sorry, Cheryl, I thought you did not finish it. Have you worn it? Anyways, so this yarn actually came from Lisa from the Codependent Knitters. I don't know why she had orange. If you guys know, if you watch Dawn and Lisa of the Codependent Knitters, um, you would know Lisa is all shades of gray. Why she had orange, I do not know. Anyways, I she was getting rid of it, so I bought this from her when she was getting it out of her stash quite a few years ago. So it's been sitting here. I need to do something with it. And yeah, so there's a few, like there's like a sweater quantity sitting here that I could do something with. So yeah, that's what that is. Cascade 220. Cannot never go wrong with that. And this will be like the 100% wool because there is a super wash, but this I'm pretty sure no, it's 100% Peruvian Highland wool, so no superwash here. Yeah, I could probably yes, I could have done that. I know it's really gorgeous, isn't it? Maybe someday it would be a really great, like, Halloween or fall sweater, wouldn't it? But, yes, we'll see. Someday. Right now, I just like looking at it. Oh, Cheryl, you don't love it. That's a bummer. Why? So does it was it the I seem to remember there was something like so if you guys probably most of you know what the Alaska hat is, right? So if I remember from memory seeing it, it's pretty much solid like trees, grass, whatever around the bottom. Then there's trees and then as you get up to the top where the treetops are getting skinnier, you've got more space. And was there something like you just didn't like doing it in between or your colors were showing or you had to catch more often just because of the distance that you had to carry your second color? It was something like that, I think. Am I right? Do I remember right? Anyways, that's a bummer that you didn't love it. Are you gonna rip it out or are you gonna gift it or are you just gonna wear it? Anyways, great fall card. It would be a good fall cardigan, wouldn't it? It could be a September cast on, couldn't it? Or maybe an August cast on. Tin Can Knits has a cool color work, fingerless oh, what is that? A cowl? Like a cow oh, a cow what is that, a cowl? Um, Bandiff? Okay, I don't think I've seen that one. Yes, long floats, but that was easy. Oh, with the ladder back way of catching it. Okay. Anyways, yeah, but they're that's just the way it goes, right? Sometimes you see the look of a project, but you just don't like knitting it. Or sometimes you like knitting it, but you just don't like how your colors turn out, or just sometimes you just don't, right? But then you can just give it to somebody because somebody else will absolutely love it, right? Oh, mitts. Okay. Oh, Nikki, you're casting off. Yay. Oh, Banff. Oh, Banff mitts. Oh, lovely. Sam, what was your last comment? Okay, let me see. I am not even hitting any dishcloths yet. That's all right. It's May. You're fine. You are doing all right. You're on track. All right. Well, everybody. Oh, we're past 9 o'clock, guys. All right. Well, I gotta go find needles. I'm like really excited. I've got to find needles. I got to find yarns. So I will do some posting tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little looking for some yarn. I'm not sure if the purple croy for this sweater. I've got all my sock yarn like just over here. Well, some of it's there, some of it's right here. So I'm gonna do a little looking, see what I've got. And I don't need sock yarn. Well, I guess if I doubled it, Grace. Grace is over here. I'm gonna tackle Grace first and see what I can find there. I've got some orange. Not okay, not surprising. I have some orange, I have some gray, I have some brown. Looks like there might be a yellow. So, I don't know, maybe I could do like a fade or something. Of if I've got enough of this green and this corally color, I could do, like, a fade or something. Of, if I've got enough of this green and this corally color, I could do, like, a fade or something. Of, if I've got enough of this green and this corally color, I could do, like, a fade or something. That would look really nice together. Okay, I'm gonna play around with that. All right, everybody. Bye, Leah. I'm gonna see you this weekend. So have a good week. Yellow, orange, brown. I know that would be really nice, wouldn't it, Nikki? Okay, Nikki, I'm gonna send you that link. Diane, happy birthday. Enjoy the rest. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who sent birthday wishes. I have had a wonderful day. Yes, you are. I will see you. Yes. So, anyways, everybody, thank you so much for voting for the hydrangea tea. Very, very excited for this one. And oh, hey, Nicole. Good night. And oh, is Scarlett watching too? That's so sweet. Okay. Thank you guys for chatting. Thanks for voting. It is so fun. Don't show the live. Okay, I won't show it. um, yeah, this is always such a fun way to start Monday. My phone, I I was at a client's house today, and for some reason I had taken my phone off silent. So every once it was ding, 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 ding. And she's like, is that your phone or mine? I'm like, oops, I'm sorry, that's mine. I said, I'll put it on silent. She's like, you're very popular today. And it was all of you guys voting. So it's fun. So it's a great way to start off Monday. So everybody have a fantastic week. Happy knitting, happy crochet. And I will see you next Monday. And fingers crossed for at least a finished sock, okay? And maybe some crocheted squares and maybe a started sweater. Who knows? I've got lots of options to show you. So have a fantastic week, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next Monday. Bye, everybody.